to Delaware, and just up the road to a little school I went to, Holy Rosary Grade School. And because it was a 4-lane highway that was accessible, my mother drove us, and rather than us be able to walk. And guess what? The first frost, you know what was happening? It had to put on their windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up had with cancer, and why for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up had with cancer, and why for the longest time, Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation. But that's the past, and we're gonna build a different future with one with clean energy, good paying jobs. As president, I have a responsibility to act with urgency and resolve when our nation faces clear and present danger. And that's what climate change is about. It is literally, not figuratively, a clear and present danger. The health of our citizens and our communities is literally at stake. The UN's leading international climate scientists call the latest climate report nothing less than, quote, code red for humanity. Let me say it again. Code red for humanity. Isn't that a group of political officials, elected officials? These are the scientists. We see it here in America, in red states and blue states. Extreme weather events costing $145 billion. $145 billion in damages just last year. More powerful and destructive hurricanes and tornadoes. I've flown over the vast majority of them out west and down in Louisiana, all across America. It's amazing to see. Ravaging 100-year-old droughts occurring every few years instead of every 100 years. 5 million acres. Our national security is at stake as well. Extreme weather is already damaging our military installations here in the States, and our economy is at risk, so we have to act. Extreme weather disrupts supply chains, causes delays and shortages for consumers and businesses. Climate change is literally an existential threat for our nation and to the world. So my message today is this: since Congress is not acting as it should, and these guys here are, but we're not getting many Republican votes. This is an emergency, and I will look at it that way. I said last week, and I'll say it again loud and clear. As president, I'll use my executive powers to combat the climate crisis in the absence of congressional action. Notwithstanding their
later. 2 years later.
News now regarding former US President Joe Biden, and that is that he has been diagnosed with prostate cancer. There is a statement from his personal office which reads, last week, President Joe Biden was seen for a new finding of a prostate nodule after experiencing increasing urinary symptoms. On Friday, he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, characterized by a Gleason score of 9. That's a grade group 5 with metastasis to the bone. While this represents a more aggressive form of the disease, the cancer appears to be hormone sensitive, which allows for effective management.
Later that same evening.
You seem stressed that you got to be acting that way. Talk about our bromance. I feel good. those Joe Biden shoulder massages, they're like magic.
And I am absolutely certain, 100% certain, that at the end of the investigation, that I will be cleared of any wrongdoing.
Because you know, oh, I got bank. I don't have to show you how much I got. You probably are not going to be wearing an 8-pound chain around your neck.